How to create emotions that helps you achieve your goal. Imagine someone wants a job but becomes anxious about the interview that they can't prepare or even attend. They think that if their anxiety went away, they'd have a better chance at getting the job. The person's true goal is to avoid the interview, so they create the emotions of fear. The person doesn't really want the job. Their true goal is to simply avoid the risk of failing the interview, and the fear helps them to that. Past trauma can stop people from finding happiness because everyone who experienced trauma is stuck in it. For example, negative childhood experiences may influence your goals. It's still up to you to decide what goals to pursue and how to live and achieve them. No experience is in itself a cause of our success or failure. We do not suffer from the shock of our experiences, the so-called trauma, but instead we make out of them whatever suits our purpose. We are not determined by our experiences, but the meaning we give is self-determining. No matter what has occurred in your life up to this point, it should have no bearing at all on how you live from now on. That you living in the here and now are the one who determines your own life. So, if happiness is within our control, why would anyone choose unhappiness? Unhappiness is actually a strategy some people use to reach their goals. The goals we set influence our emotions. Occasional unhappiness is normal because everyone feels disappointed or frustrated at times. However, those who are always unhappy are often driven by one constant frustrating goal. And this frustrating goal is related to their relationships with others. This is important because your overall happiness depends on the goals you set for your relationships. In other words, what you are trying to achieve in your connections with others. The answer to that question shapes how happy you are. So, your emotions and sense of self are shaped by the goals you set. And the goal that most affects your overall happiness is the one you set for your relationships with others.